All right, I've made it to the educational center. Are you kidding me? I just walked for like 45 minutes to get to this place and it's not even open. Open house hours every Wednesday from 10 to 1 and Saturday 10 to 1. No access allowed except during posted hours. Law enforcement cameras used. Okay, so the main hiking trail closed. The gift shop closed. The welcome center closed. The watch areas, aviary watch areas closed. The museum is closed. The main walkway is closed. Like, what is open? I don't know, like a few hiking trails. I've got to say, this place is really cool, especially if you like bird watching. But nothing is open. And I'm like, I can hear Interstate 40 or some sort of traffic to my right. Like, there's people around, and it's Nashville. You have money. In fact, I think the Tennessee State Parks office is here in Nashville. And I'm like, how do you not have like at least 2 rangers, a welcome center worker, a couple maintenance people, and a park manager? I don't understand, but I think this place has so much potential and could be really cool if it was just open and they had staff here. So I don't know, it's very disappointing. I've been here for about 2.5 hours or so, and the majority of things I am not able to see. I'm still in God's creation, still love being out here, but it's kind of disappointing. I'm going to begin, as I do with each state park review, by looking at natural beauty and wildlife. Now, it rained while I was there, and from the intro you could tell there was a fair amount of shortcomings, but one of the most beautiful and interesting things that I was able to see here at the park was all of the different species of birds. Now, I'm not a big bird watcher, but I was enthralled by seeing all of these birds that I just feel like I never see in West Tennessee. It was really, really beautiful. I have been to over 34 Tennessee state parks spread over 600 miles across the state, and this is by far the best for birding that I have seen. And there she is. That's Radnor Lake. Can you see the little bit of mist and fog on the other side of the lake? It's really cool looking. All right, it is raining, but I'm gonna go for a little bit of a walk. Got nothing else to do because there's nobody here, and there's nothing really to do on the inside there with everything being shut down in the middle of a Friday. Doesn't make much sense, but let's see if we can find our way over to Radnor Lake itself. If you park here overnight, you will be towed. Let me translate that for you. Housing is so ridiculously expensive in Nashville that the van lifers and stealth campers probably would park here overnight if given the chance. I know I would, and I like to do some type of stealth camping stuff sometimes if I have the opportunity. But yeah, don't even try it here, you will be towed. Up next is activities, and this is worth a possible 20 points. Probably the main activity is to explore and hike around the lake itself, and you're going to see lots of beautiful things like streams, and then of course the lake itself and the birding that I mentioned before. I'm going to give this category 13 points out of 20. A very unique experience, to say the least. So I'm going to show you a little bit about what I did at the park and some things that I wasn't able to do. All right, I am on my way down to the Valve House, which apparently opens and closes the waterway for Radnor Lake. So it says at the bottom of this hill, and let's do a little exploring, shall we? So I just came across some trash at the end of this trail, and it got me thinking of the previous 33 or so Tennessee State Park reviews that I've done. I don't think I've ever talked about trash cans at a non-camping state park and just how important it is to keeping trash off the trail. Sadly, I've run into some trash here, and the easy solution is to add trash cans, but at the same time, I give a lot of grace to the park rangers who are doing their best to keep the trails clean, but that is something to consider to prevent people from trashing up God's creation. All right, just ran into a very sweet family, a couple ladies. It looked like mom, grandma, and two boys. And they were asking, how do we get around the lake? And I said, I don't know. I had a map on me, so I pulled that out and showed them where I had walked. And if you can see behind me, this fence is here, and I don't know. Oh, there's a deer, like right there. Okay, I was rambling and talking very loudly, and that deer was not afraid of me. But hey, it's okay when God interrupts my own talking to let me chat with a deer. So, yeah, I don't know what to do, honestly. My thought is that the storms that came through here and through Memphis and almost hit our cabin did some damage here, because there's signs everywhere about do not go any further, construction area, fencing around, and I don't know if I can go off trail here or not, but I'm trying to figure out a way to like go around the lake, see some stuff. And I'm really struggling too, because I don't even know if I can review the park if I can't actually see the park and the staff aren't here, and it's like, what am I supposed to do? I don't know. The next category is restrooms, and they were pretty nice there at the Welcome Center. My only issue is that there were so few of them, and so you might be an hour's hike away from the closest restroom because it's just there at the Welcome Center. So I'm going to give restrooms a 4 out of 10. So this is actually really weird, because when you drive to the park, you're going to see that you just drive through these small little rich, in my opinion, coming from Memphis, Nashville neighborhoods, and all of a sudden it's just like boom, you are here in nature, and you wouldn't know that there's really much around you. A little bit of road noise from the northeast, but overall it's very peaceful. I had to take my hat off because it is humid and hot, and I've been hiking for about an hour to get to the educational center. I'm now heading back from that place. Had someone been in the Welcome Center to tell me these things, I would not have, not wasted, but kind of wasted half a day hiking through the woods to get to these places. And I'm dying of thirst. And I was expecting, as the map said, that there would be water at said educational center. So maybe I'm just a dummy for not doing my research ahead of time. And yeah, I'll survive the hike back without water, but I'm just gonna be honest with you, like, I'm not complaining. This is just the reality of this place as of June 2025. So maybe wait until next year if you're gonna come. Really cool place. Just everything's closed and no one's here. If the zombie apocalypse happens, this is a great place to bug out to, because there is no one here. All right, it's approximately 1:30 p.m. on a Friday, and I don't know why, but the office and gift shop are closed due to being short-staffed. The door is locked. It looks really nice on the inside of there. I wish I could buy something. That's a letdown. So I was sad not to have any of the amenities apart from the Coke machine there at the Welcome Center. You are right next to Nashville, super close to everything, so I'm going to give amenities an 8 out of 10. Up next is uniqueness. I thought that this park was extremely unique because of the birding and the wildlife, and even though you are right in the middle of a major city, it really did feel like you were out in the middle of nowhere. So I'm going to give uniqueness an 8 out of 10. And finally, its cost, it's perfectly free, gets a perfect 10 out of 10, and you put everything together, and this state park gets a 71 out of 100. All right, that is a wrap on Radnor Lake State Park. Who is this park for? This park is for nature enthusiasts, people who love to hike and run and exercise, and people who love birding. There are so many birds here. It's really cool, very peaceful, very quiet. You definitely should come and check it out if you're one of those categories. It's not for fishermen because there's no fishing allowed here. It's not really even for families because there's no picnic tables, no playgrounds, nothing like that, but still a really cool place. Be sure to come here and check it out. God bless you, and remember, God's creation is meant to be explored.